Guys, that's for today. I'm going to show you 7 more hidden features in iOS 11 beta 10 that I found today. First one that I never mentioned is you can now dislike news channels now. Is one I never mentioned before. Where you go into News app, go down, you could even mention your channels now. Like right here, you can now dislike your channels now, which I just never mentioned before. Really cool. That was weird. Froze for a second. Next one is check-in for news stories is delayed when it's finished. So let me get an iOS 10 device. So here's my iOS 10 device right here. So like when I go to the news app here, and then go and check for a new news story thing. I'm gonna talk about like when you go up and check for stories, see how when you go and check for stories, when it's done refreshing, both of them go away like this. But when you go to the very top here, you see when it's done check-in for stories, the little check for stories word is delayed. See right here, watch this, see it's done? Checking for news stories go down after, like on iOS 10, it goes down at the same time the loading bar goes down. But on this one, when the loading bar goes back up, this goes down after. Really weird, so I'll do it again. See when the loading bar is done loading, goes up. Sometimes you'll see this, sometimes you won't. See it goes up, then checking for stories goes down, so the loading for checking for news stories is delayed. Next one is the favorites and Explore tab has been removed from the news app. So like when I go back in the news here, right here, see this, the favorites and Explore have been removed and been replaced with Spotlight and Following. I'm not sure why Apple removed them, but it should keep adding them, not remove them. Next one is timer. In timer, it only goes to 23 hours, still saying, but going to 59 minutes, 59 seconds, no longer loops when you're setting the timer. It's like how everybody can realize when you set a timer here. Let me go to my timer section. Like when you set a timer, it keeps like looping like this, so when you get to like, let me get my camera focused, so when you go to 59 minutes, you can still go back and go around, like keep scrolling to get to the timer you want to set. But on iOS 11, when you do it, you can no longer do that. See, it only sticks on the minutes here. You can no longer loop like this one can. On iOS 10, we're looped like back for 59 minutes to like 0 and 1 up all the way through. But on this one, you can no longer do that. Really weird why I will do that. Next one is redesign search tab in iBooks. Finally. Sorry if my camera's a little fuzzy. So like when you go to iBooks here, so the search bar is completely redesigned here. Finally, for one, it's the redesigned search tab in iBooks. So let me show you iOS 10 once my iPhone 5 loads here. See now on my iPhone 5 it's all squared and slight rounded corners, but on this one it's all rounded now. Really cool. The next one is the iBook shelf icon is bolder. So like when you go to iBooks and click this button right here, you see in iOS 10, let me get my camera focus here. You can see here that the shelves are like really neatly designed, but in iOS 11, it's all bolder and jumbled up. See, it's a little smaller in iOS 11. It's smaller and more compact than iOS 10. I see on iOS 10, there's a little space down here for the icons for the shelf. Now on iOS 11, it's smaller and jumbled up. Really interesting and hard to spot. Next one is the birthday icon in the show calendar that's bolder and taller. So like, let me cover that up. You see here in the birthday icon right here, you see when you go to birthdays, it looks a little taller. And then when I get to iOS 10 here, you see on the birthday in iOS 10, you see how it's very short. You can barely see the top of the icon there. You see how it's very, very short. It's hard to notice, but a little shorter. But on iOS 11 here, you can see the birthday icon is a lot taller now in iOS 11 compared to 10. See, iOS 11, iOS 10, so it definitely is taller. The little boxing is taller in iOS 11, smaller in iOS 10, taller in iOS 11. So taller birthday icon for the calendar. So that's the 7 hidden features in iOS 11 beta 10 that you can find. This Tuesday I'm going to be making a video about the Golden Master this Tuesday and making a review video tomorrow of my first iPad I'm getting. So that's it for this video. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Smith video.